Morning. Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish. Fish.
Hello. How's everybody this morning? Delighted to have you all with us. It is Friday on the Christian calendar, Good Friday, a day of remembrance, a day of sorrow, a day in which we will celebrate our community here on here in the fish stream and welcoming our co-host Joey. Hi Joey. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning, Father Fish. Good morning, show. I couldn't say hi. Say hi in the chat because my device kept messing up. So I got one general hello, and that's all I got. So I'll kind of go with verbal hellos, right?
Really?
Do you want to do it? You want me to do it?
Go ahead. You want to get started? I'll get
sure. First off, I'm gonna hit it from the top. So I see Glass Box Fox, Misfit Reptiles and Aquatics, Dennis Lord, Hobbies, Curtis Karen Naresh, Tommy Venda, hello, Roman Chirac, and then I see Jenny Lynn, she's here this morning, Craig Broderick, hello, James Handy, Canissio Valley Cichlids, hello everyone, good morning, Mermaids Chorus, then I see Xana Doodoo, Cody the Libertarian, Stephanie Frederick. Good morning, Steph. Good morning, everyone. Then I see Joshua Miller, Chris Trapp, Frugal Aquatics, TJ. Hello. Good morning, everyone. Jenny Lynn again. Monster Fish Gal, Lori's here. Oh my goodness, I just jumped to the bottom of the chat. Oh, I hit a wrong button. Then
work your way up from the bottom.
Yeah, well, I think I've got it now. I think I stopped at Chris Trapp. And then I see the Bird Dude, Tank Top Tropics, that's the Tundrister in the morning. Good morning, everyone. David Piper. Then I see Chevy Fish. She's in the house. Tish is here. Hello. Greg the Gut Guy. Then I see Ren LaRue. He's here this morning. JDR Aquatics. Hello. Welcome, everyone. I think I said David Piper, but good morning. Jason's here. And then C, Red Eye Aquatics is here with us. And then Waterculture, hello. I think that's everybody.
Welcome. Down to the bottom.
Good, I'm at the bottom. Good morning, welcome, hello.
Okay, roll again, half more. Hello, half more.
Yeah, glad that everyone's with us this morning.
45 watching, 26 thumbs up. Do we have a hammer?
Boy, we do. It's hammer time. Smash the like button.
We've had so many requests for the hammer. The hammer is a smashing success.
It seems to really be working. Hello, Mr. Manifesto. Good morning. Good morning, Jean Campbell.
Good
morning. I don't know what I interrupted when I came in, what you were talking about.
I was on the phone with the co-op ordering heat packs.
Oh, no, I didn't mean that. But that's okay. Yeah, go ahead.
I bought a big box of heat packs, 100 of them, and they're in a box sitting somewhere, and I can't find them. So I had to order some more.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Good morning,
So
Jake.
it's on the phone.
No, I meant when I slid in here just now, you were obviously talking about something because, where I had to drop down because of the music and we get that weird lag and then I come back up. And I know you're always talking when I come in.
Oh, right. I remember.
And I always interrupt.
I was being tongue-tied. You saved me, as
okay.
usual.
Because I always interrupt whatever it is because I come clamoring through the door.
A bit of it.
So, all right. So is there something you wanted to talk about? I'm looking to see if I see any questions.
Well, I did. I've got a new video coming up this evening. It's premiered, and it's a story time video. It's called. What is it called? It's called Pygmy Crabs in the Chesapeake Bay, and it's all about my grandfather.
Oh, okay.
My adventures with my grandfather when I was 14. So it's sweet. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, that'll be good.
And while we're on the subject of videos and the like, be sure, I need to clarify something here. That Joey is on my channel with me. We've talked about ways of being able to get on her channel with her in order to get her channel more recognition. We need to get Joey up to at least 1,000 subscribers, at least to that. Do please make sure, if you have not yet been to Joey's channel, go there. You'll find it a delight. It's an absolute wonder and something I know you'll enjoy and appreciate, and she will appreciate it too. Please go over, subscribe to her channel, give her the support that she is due. She's here giving of herself every day on this channel, day after day, which amazes me no end. And I just feel like we really, I personally and each of us here need to show our appreciation to Joey for what she's doing to make all this happen. So please be sure to do that.
Well, thank you, Father Fish. I appreciate it. And I'm not going to lie. Sure, I would love it if people would subscribe, but it is what it is. But I appreciate you trying. Lori, thanks for dropping the link, and I'm sure Chevy just dropped the link too. Thank you both.
Yes.
Good morning, R&B Animals and Collectibles. I think they said you're only coming in for a minute, but we appreciate you stopping in and saying hi. Duco, hello. And I don't know. Oh, David, you just said to me. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I do.
Chevy thinks that she's got a hammer and hammers in the morning and the evening all over the world.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Oh, that's funny. Good morning, One Wanderer. Good morning. Do you want to start with a question, or did you have anything? It's not really a question. It's just a statement. But Ren says, "I have a murderous guppy. Does he have to be just a solitary guppy?" Well, I mean, if it's murder.
Was that? Did you say what I think you said?
Yeah. A murderous guppy.
A murderous guppy.
Yeah.
Well, now, dear Lord, a murderous guppy. I have a murderous guppy. Does he have to just be a solitary guy? Well, Ren, there are different ways to do this. I mean, if I had a murderous guppy, I might wonder, first of all, if it was a guppy. No, it could be a Gambusi. Gambusi looks like a guppy, but it's not a guppy. It's a murderous. I call them damn boozies.
But Father Fish, she would have been sold that in the guppy tank, so there's no way she would know. You know what I mean?
guppy.
if they accidentally got in the guppy tank, there's no way when you buy that she would ever be able to
It would know the difference. I don't
Right.
know. That's
And
a
that's not
little
even against you, Red. I mean, it would be tough to pick it out of a group, I think. I don't know.
funny stuff.
Can it just be a solitary guppy? Absolutely. I mean, you got a rogue guppy that's causing trouble. Or if you have another tank, throw it in with that goldfish.
You could always put it in with an Oscar, in which case it will be.
That's an hors d'oeuvre. That's an hors d'oeuvre. But throw it in with something that it can't get after if it's bothering the group. Or there's the other thing, as Father said, just get rid of it.
Feed it out.
It happens.
RB Animals and Collectibles. Hello.
Like,
hello.
oh,
The pygmy crabs prefer to be called little crabs. No, these are not little crabs. These are pygmy crabs. It's a different species. It's something very tiny, less than an inch long. You'll see. I don't have pictures of them, but it's a nice story.
Yeah. Good morning. Good morning, Schwans. Good morning. Word Dunlap. Good morning.
Duco. Hello, Duco.
Jack and Dan. Good morning. We just wanted to stop in and say good morning. Headed to New York City and then coming down to Florida. Waving goodbye to snow in Cleveland right now.
Really?
Well, you guys have fun, but drive safely. Have a safe trip. Be safe on the road. Hello, Rohan. Hello. All right, All right, Rohan's asking something about a heater, so he must have asked the question above, possibly. I'm looking. Oh, good morning, Lee Wilcox. I see you slid in here. Good morning.
Tommy Denda has a question.
Morning. It's hello. Sorry, Lee. Hello. Sorry. Yeah.
Tommy Denda has a question at 9:12.
Tommy Lee.
The first question.
Sorry, I just mixed Lee and Tommy together. I'm like, oh, Tommy Lee has a question.
Tommy and Lee, right?
Got the actor in here? No. Anyway, okay. I'll stop. Go ahead.
What creates acidity in the Amazon rivers? Well, it's a combination of things. It's three things. Number one, it's rainwater, which has a pH of 7.0, no carbonates, and virtually no general hardness. Number two is all of the dead vegetable matter that's washing into the river. And number three, in addition, it is all of the fish waste, all of the ammonia, all of the other things that are breaking down the carbonates, all of which drives the water, drives the pH down to acid. So it's a combination of things.
Yeah. So I'm going to say a couple hellos, but above Rohan, I think it's at 9:13. I think he may have sent some pictures of his heaters, and he wants to know if you think he can use them. I don't know if you can pull that up. It's at 9:13.
Where is it?
It's I don't know, 9:13 in our chat. There's a link to, I believe, some pictures of the heater. And then I'd like to say hello. I think I already said hi to David, but David Piper, hello again. Probably the fourth time I said hi. Brad's Hobbies. Tam Shepherd's here this morning. Coffee, hello. Catfish Terry's in this morning. Hey, Terry. And who else do I see? Oh, Muppet's here this morning. And are you able to pull that picture up, Father Fish?
Yeah, I'm not sure what we're looking at here.
And
there.
Exhibit Young, welcome. They're new here this morning. And we'll try to get to that question in a minute.
I've never seen these before.
Obviously, their electric, the way they plug in is different than ours, but
Is this European something?
yeah, yeah, Himalayan because he's from the Himalayas, Italy.
Oh,
Um,
really? This one
but
looks like it burned out.
yeah, I was like, I don't really know what I'm looking at, but that one doesn't look right to me. Do they have
And
little fuses? Are those little fuses or
no, I think
something?
it's just metal contacts. And all they've
Okay.
done really is they extend the insulation onto the contact
Yeah.
at the end of it, which is, I mean, that makes sense.
I
Um,
mean, I
it
don't want to
makes it,
say yes or no, but if you do it, I'd put some electrical tape around it, try to keep it from.
yeah, this one looks
That's not weird.
unstable. That one probably is going to bend and not go in
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Interesting. I've just never seen those before.
me either. So I don't want to say.
Gonna use these heaters. I think the
You gotta
one
use
is
them.
okay. Yeah, the other one I would not pull with
Yeah.
unless you can fix it somehow.
Okay, Marky says don't use them, they're burned up. So he must know. He's
Both
saying
of
they're
them.
burned up,
All right.
Rohan. So he must be familiar with your plugs in your electrical system.
All right. Is that both of them, Marky? You think?
Marky says don't use them. So I'm assuming he sees something that we
Yeah.
don't understand. He says they're burned up.
We'll start a fire.
Yeah. So okay. That's
And
that's
Rowan is off the
what they're
electric.
looking. Yeah. Okay. Whew. Get renter's insurance first. That's Renzel.
Good idea.
Suggestion. Get renter's insurance before you plug those in. All right. Good idea. All right, I'm looking back. Oh, did you see exhibit Yum at 9:16? And they are new this morning. Welcome, Father Fish. Good morning. How much garlic fusion should I add to a 36-gallon planted tank?
We have a lot of confusion about this garlic business.
Yeah.
Let's go over it kind of from the beginning.
Okay.
Because there are a number of questions that keep coming up. And the
Right.
typical question is like this, which is, how much should I dose my tank with garlic? And I think the problem with that is that it misunderstands the role of garlic in the tank. The role of garlic is not as a fusion or as a medication or for that matter as a tonic for the water. That's not its function. Its function, as near as I can understand and describe it, is to be a food additive for the fish, to provide a way to provide a way to enhance digestion and bacterial control in the fish's gut. So you're putting garlic in the tank as a food, not as something that will in any way enhance the water quality. Now, having said that, garlic may very well enhance the quality of the water in your tank. I have not used it that way. I I have no sense of how that would work or what that would do. My problem with it is it's an organic, and adding substantial amounts of any organic to an aquarium creates biomass. And biomass in and of itself impacts the ability of the tank to uh, to to break down that biomass, to convert it into its constitutive components. So I don't recommend garlic for any more than a food additive. You can squeeze the juice in the food. You can chop it into tiny pieces or mash it up and provide it as a kind of uh, uh, a mashed up, whatever you want to call it, for fish to eat. But that's my use of
Paste,
it.
like a
Yeah,
paste. Yeah.
yeah. uh, anyone who wants to work beyond that on trying to determine the effect of garlic on the water column is more than welcome to do so. And I would invite such a study. I've not used it that way. I've
Well,
not studied it that way. I
yeah.
don't have any sense of its impact in that sense.
I like
So I do
I like
not, to get
James's
back to the
statement.
question, yeah, I do not add garlic uh, to a tank as a fusion. I add it as a food for the fish.
Right. Yeah. James says, garlic to help internals of the fish. Best to feed, not soak the fish. Yeah, we're not giving them a garlic bath.
Yeah, right, exactly, yeah. Which may be very beneficial. I have no reason to believe that it would not be. Um, but I
Um,
really haven't used it that way, so I don't have any sense
right.
of Ren LaRue. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ren. Yes, thank you. I know it's recommended deworming pea puffers with levamisol initially. Will this affect the dirty tank negatively? Is there an alternative? Thanks. What do you think, Fatherfish? I mean, I know what I think, but what do you think?
No, it will not.
It won't affect the tank, no.
It won't affect the tank. No,
It depends
it's
on what parasite you think you have.
yeah, it's an organic material.
Right. I mean, you can, yeah.
I need to get some more coffee. Go ahead.
I
Stumble
know.
into that.
Well, I mean, general cure does an awful lot. That's why I'm saying. I mean, what is it that you think you have? Because you know, levamisol is good for internal parasites, but like I said, it depends on what you think you're treating. I think. So what are you treating?
Right.
I guess that would be the question. What do you think you have that makes you think you
Right.
need to use levamisol? Let's go there. But it won't hurt your tank. I've treated with it, many times. It won't hurt the tank. Just follow, the basic instructions for it.
Now
Um,
it can create an organic disaster. I've seen that happen by
I have.
overdosing with it. If you overdose with it, you can wipe out a lot of um, um, well, if you have a culture of worms in the tank, for example, a
Well,
culture
yeah.
of scuds, maybe,
Right.
snails, a lot of snails. A strong dose of it could kill all of those, and if it's enough, it would create a real disaster, an organic challenge, if you
She
will, in
said,
the tank.
yeah, she said they're eating well and active. Well, then I wouldn't do it just to do it. I mean, if they all of a sudden are not eating and their stomachs start caving in and they start acting funny, that's a different thing. But if they're eating and they look fine, I wouldn't do it till you think you need to. There's no point in it. Um, right, it does work for calamari worms. Yeah, absolutely. But I don't know. I would just wait and see. If they're eating, just wait and see how it goes before you jump in. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Paul's advice is good too.
Well,
If you need to treat fish, take them out and put them in a hospital tank and
well, that's
treat
true
them.
too. Yeah.
Particularly if you're going to be putting something that's going to get into the water column, then
Right.
it's best not to put that in your tank.
Yeah.
Where did it pick up? I'm trying to find this.
Hello, Mo M. Good morning. Good
Are there
morning.
plants that can grow in a saltwater tank? Well, sure, Moam. There are. There are a lot of saltwater plants. They're referred to as macroalgae, if you will. There are some that are actually plants. Others, most, however, really are algae. That is to say, they don't have roots. Excuse me. They attach to hardscape. The plants are things like eelgrass, um, which is a brackish to saltwater plant.
Good morning, Bruiser CB. Didn't see you sneak in here.
I wondered if there was a comment back here at 9:25 or Dunlap about DDT.
Yeah, I was gonna say if DDT were invented today, it would be classified as a natural product.
Yeah, there it is. I just wanted to make a comment or two about that because it's kind of interesting. DDT came out, I believe, in the 40s. Might have been developed before that. Um, it had very, very wide usage through the 40s and 50s. Um, was used not just to control mosquitoes, but it was used as a as an insect poison on plants, on crops. Um, it was used to control mosquito populations in swamps. It was made available to the general public to be used in backyards as a control for insects. In fact, there was a song. I was in Appalachia in Barberville, Kentucky, in the late 50s and early 60s, and there was a popular song entitled "Ain't No Flies on Jesus," because he's sprayed with DDT. You ever hear that one, Joey?
You'd have to give me the tune. Maybe I've heard it, but I need
I
the
don't know
tune.
that I could remember the two. Um,
I need the tune.
but DDT was DDT in that part of Appalachia was used as a spring tonic for children. It was actually dosed with a teaspoon in their mouth in order to kill worms. DDT had absolutely no properties that were in any single way dangerous to human life. So what happened? What happened was in the late 1960s, Lyndon Johnson was faced with a rebellion from the environmentalists who were demanding that we make a sacrifice to their agenda. And so he did. He did two things, actually. That was one. He put a ban on DDT. Now, it was not called for. It was not in any scientific way demanded. It was not in any way helpful. All it did was support the agenda of the early environmentalists. And if you'll remember, that was the era of Silent Spring, when DDT was reputed to be thinning the shells of eagle eggs, which by that time was nonsense. By that time, the eagles, which had been hunted nearly to extinction by the turn of the century, had already rebounded and were already back as a stable population. That is by the 50s and 60s. So there it is. It has that ban, which became a worldwide ban, resulted in the death of millions and millions of children on the continent of Africa. It is now used extensively as a control for malaria infested mosquitoes. In point of fact, the Suez Canal could not have been built without DDT. Not the Suez Canal, the Panama Canal. The Panama Canal could not have been built without DDT because it prevented the malaria, killed the mosquitoes that infested Panama during that period. So there's that story.
Let's just say you have got the chat flying because everybody's got things to say about this, and I think this is a really good time for hammer time. Hit the like button, people. So, I'd like to say a few extra hellos too. I think the Wofish is coming, and I don't think I said hi to Marky and Holly's. Hayden's just had his comment. Jeffrey Boster is here. Hello, good morning, and welcome everyone. And I may have missed some other people, and I apologize for that. So, Fish and Wings, hello. So where do we go from here? Kevin Brown, good morning. Where do we go from DDT?
The Illuminati.
Oh, let's talk about, the Illuminati. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
I saw a lot of those. I saw a lot of those comments. Oh, James, you needed that? You needed a little wake up, a little pick me up in the morning? Oh, Emily Stevens. Good morning. Good morning, Michael Long. Emily, contact my sister about your gift card. She says she hasn't heard from you, which is fine. You can take your time, but maybe if you don't want to use it yet, just contact her.
What?
Emily Stevens won the gift card from my sister. I said, contact my sister at Tashita Heaven.
Oh, right.
Yet, so,
right.
Contact. Good morning, Texas Fish Room. Good morning. Okay. Yes, I will. Okay. She just wants you to, be able to use it. That's all. All right. What do we got? Something that's not DDT.
Rohan.
DDT got mothballs. Sorry.
Mothballs. There we go. Let's talk about mothballs, right?
Let's just get him fired up. Yeah. I'm sorry. Rohan what? Everybody, I think, is telling Rohan to check his power source. Maybe the heaters aren't strong enough because they're on. I think there's a lot of chat in here about those heaters. So, and good suggestions. You've been on the site. It's incredible. I gotta tell you, it is. The woman's got so many rocks, and she's just.
Here we go. Lee is saying, Father Fish, a serious question. I see that my neurites are lacking calcium, so I purchased cuttlefish bone.
Yeah.
Should I break the bone or put the whole thing in? Now, I don't know how you know that your neurites are lacking calcium, but we'll let that pass. As to the cuttlefish bone, by all means, what you could do is you could even ground it up, break small part of it up and ground it up into a powder and throw it in. It's
Yeah.
pure calcium, so yeah, it will slowly dissolve in the water, and it will presumably provide calcium for your neurite.
I do both. I take it and crunch a little bit of it up, and then I break the rest and do a couple chunks and hide it behind things. So I kind of do a little bit of both. So it's in
Yeah,
there. Good morning. Good morning, fishtuber.com. James, is that you? Good morning, Sarge's Aquatics. Am I right, James? All right, where do we go? Fatherfish on Canisteo Valley cichlids. Fatherfish, why do I need diatomaceous earth in my soil mix? Why do you suggest diatomaceous earth?
I keep forgetting.
You keep forgetting why you suggest it.
Exactly right. And the problem is, I used to I foolishly believed that it was calcium, and it's not. It is a fossilized
Right,
material, so it's not calcium.
not
Um,
calcium. I don't think it hurts anything.
it doesn't hurt anything. It it has two functions, one of which I understand, the other which I can't remember. The one I understand is that it aerates the soil. It
Yeah.
it it is it's a microscopic skeleton of a diatom. If you look at it through through a microscope, it looks like a little tiny ball full of holes. What's that called? The big one that you hit with a stick. The the ball with holes in it. What's that called?
Oh, wiffle ball?
A wiffle ball. Looks like a wiffle ball. So it provides some I don't know what, some aeration and also some filtration properties. It can also capture um, uh, I don't know,
Bacteria.
certain bacteria, waste product, and so forth.
Yeah.
Bacteria will live on it,
Right.
will host on it. So it's substantial that way. It also, I don't remember the mineralization properties of it. That's what I'm stumbling over. I just can't remember that. I learned it at some point, didn't nail it in, and so it's gone. But
Oh, I
it
get
has,
that.
yeah, it has
Goodness.
some mineralization advantages
Yeah.
in the, as it chelates.
Good morning, Deborah Sanders. Emily, yes, my sister's having a show tonight at 7 on Facebook, and she'll be having a sale. Tommy Denda, thank you for your super chat. Thank you. And Ren, yes, goldfish do have teeth. If I have two, someday I've got to do a remake on the tank, but I have two where you can see the little teeth on the front of their lips. It's
You're
weird.
talking,
I'm talking about goldfish. I'm talking about goldfish teeth.
oh, really?
Talking about goldfish teeth. Yeah, I have these two, and you can see the teeth on their lips. It's really funny. Yeah, I'll put that in my list of videos to make someday.
There you go.
I see some
Goldfish.
teeth on a goldfish. Marky, I don't know if I said hello to you. Hello, Marky. Oh, we have one Mac Wild Cichlids 2020. Oh, well, it was deleted, so maybe that wasn't a good. Didn't see that. So I guess you better watch. If it's a bad statement, leave it on. Father Fish can take care of it permanently. We can only knock.
Humates.
Yeah, we can only knock them off for a few minutes.
Okay, got the humates here. Plant Elixir, Micro Life Multipurpose 624, 004 Microlife. I'm not going to even get into this. Humates, here we go. Gypsum sales and solutions. Humates. I don't know, boys and girls. I get lost.
What is it? Well, what is it?
I don't know what it is, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, tell us about Humates, Tommy. What was the...
Okay. I see, Duco. Yeah, if Father Fish can take care of somebody permanently, which none of us can do, we can time them out, but we can't knock them off.
We have a problem here.
Well, somebody just, I guess, apparently called you an arrogant.
Oh, I got it. Okay. Yeah, I can't.
As everyone said, you don't have to listen. You don't.
I can't get to it.
No, you can't because they timed them out. So. Ren would like to know if you have ever done a dirty tank with an axolotl. And I know they have a huge bioload. Have you ever done that, Father Fish? I mean, I've never kept an axolotl.
I did. I did get to it. Let me. Let's see. We will report and remove.
Okay. Oh, you're still on that. Okay. Good morning, Abolished. Yeah. Good morning.
Report. And if I can remove. I think that did both, actually.
Okay. All right, so you ready for the axolotl question?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Basically, Ren just asked if you've ever done a dirty tank with an axolotl. She knows they have a huge bioload. But do you keep them bare bottom, or have you done them in a dirty tank? I've never kept an axolotl, so I have nothing on that.
Yeah, I have. They're not diggers at all, so it's really not a problem. It seems to work out well. Generally you want to. It's like with anything else. The axolotl tends to get pretty heavily fed, which is unfortunate because in the wild they're not heavily fed. They're a typical reptile. They eat very, very, very little and very occasionally. So, but yeah, they do not dig, so they're not going to go down into the substrate. It's not going to create any kind of problem for them.
So,
and generally be beneficial for their environment.
Okay, it's like it would be a personal choice, but it could be done either way, bare bottom or dirted with substrate.
Yeah, it just depends how you want to keep them, really.
So either way would work. Okay. Good morning, Brianne. Good morning. And no, personally, I don't know where you would get red root floaters, but maybe somebody can help you with that. I don't. You don't sell them, do you, Father Fish?
I don't have any.
Yeah.
I like them a lot.
Well, I know, but as I say, maybe somebody can tell you where. I don't know.
There are some Facebook groups, axolotl Facebook groups, and usually you can even buy eggs, which is a nice way to do it because with the eggs you can learn how to feed the babies and then get them growing up. It's a whole other kind of experience than having a single adult.
Mm-hmm. Right. I think they're back because Brianne timed them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Try not to time them out, guys. I know you want to, but then Father Fish can actually knock them off because none of us can. Good morning, why not Wyoming? Good morning. Donkey Love, good morning. What electrical tips do you want? No, it's a Donkey Love must be an electrician. Okay, there you go. Thank you, Brez. Hobbies?
They're in a
Thank you.
dynamite duo, he says.
Thank you, Brad. Thank you. Mm. Okay, so, okay, there you go, Brian. Now there's a couple suggestions on where to look for them, so hopefully you can find them if that's the way you want to go. There's always a place to find something. It's just dig a little harder. Yeah. Bring it on, Trolling James. Yeah. All right. No, stop. All right. Let's see. Go ahead and throw in your questions, guys. We're right at the bottom of the chat and we're looking. Oh, Gene said something about
Gene Campbell says Father Fish has inspired me, and it really works out. I feed much less, and my fish are happy. Earthworms are the best. Earthworms are an absolutely magnificent food for fish. They really, really are.
Yeah, I find it hard not to eat them before I give them to the fish. No, sorry. They just look so delicious. No, I know they're good.
Red is saying that axolotls are not in the wild anymore. That's pretty much true. One of the major lakes, subterranean lakes where they were discovered, is in Mexico City, and that's been polluted to such an extent that they no longer survive in that environment. There are some others where they have been located. But what's curious about axolotl is that they are not a unique species. They are a tiger salamander that is, by virtue of being trapped in underground lakes, is in arrested development and actually is sexually matured in that arrested development stage. And by that I mean its gills, its external gills, it never lost them because it could not get out of the water in order to begin breathing air. And so it kept the external gills, did not get out of the water, matured, and laid its eggs in the water, which they do anyway. So it's a curious sort of phase in the life of a tiger salamander. There are people who have kept them in environments where they could get up and out of the water, and they have lost their gills and become just a perfectly normal tiger salamander.
Okay. Sorry. All right. Fission Tactics. Welcome. Hello. I hope I got it right. And then I just figured out fishtuber.com is Florida Fish Rescue. It's Mike. Okay. I was confused. Hello. And good morning here, Fishy. Welcome. And everybody says that we need the hammer, Father Fish. Do we need the hammer?
We always need the hammer, Joey.
Hey, all right, guys, it's hammer time. Smash the like button, people. Just wake you up in case anybody falls asleep.
Oh, yeah, we do actually. We're 21 under. 21 under.
Like button,
give it a double, Joey.
Oh, smash it again. Smash the like button, people.
Kevin Brown, thank you for shit.
Thank you. Uh,
Thank everyone. Kevin has really nailed it. There's so many people on here sharing all the time. It is
Absolutely.
absolutely joyous.
Yeah.
It's really what this is all about. It's an opportunity for all of us to get on and share our wit and wisdom.
Yeah. No, I agree, and I always say that there's always good information in the chat. Always.
Thank you,
Well,
Kevin
how's it
Brad.
working? Are you getting likes? Is it working? Is it going up?
Let me look. Oh yes, it's coming up. We're at 73 to 87.
Excellent. Thank
Within
you.
14.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Right, quite so, quite so.
Uh, anyway, all right. So if anybody else has a question, drop it in there. Stretch does. Welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, Gollymon. Gollymon, if you're going to come in here, you better hit the like button. That's all I'm saying.
Really. I ain't gonna knock you off yet, Gollymon.
No, but you're not getting a wrench.
The rest did.
You are not getting a wrench. Yeah.
The rest got him.
Hit the like button on the way out, Gollymon. Bye-bye. Good morning, Kristen. Good morning. How are you? Getting ready for work? Okay, cool. Mike Sketch make that for.
I don't think
Mike,
you're right.
how did you have a wrench up above, and now you're in here now and you don't have a wrench? I'm confused. Well, it's not good
What are
morning.
we
Hello.
talking about?
I'm talking about.
Everybody's
No.
beating up on Gollymon.
Oh, go ahead.
Bree's beating up on Gollymon.
Thank you, Johnny.
Rash is beating up on Gollymon. Poor Gollymon.
And now that we're cool with. We're cool with that. Beat up on Gollymon all you want.
Now we did having natural cubic substances. What?
Oh, Johnny, thank you. Okay, Mike MMK, now 5 thumbs. I don't know. People must have multiple channels. I don't know what they're doing. There's all kinds of stuff going on. There's stuff going on. I can't keep up. Yeah, because Mike had a wrench up, and now he doesn't. See at 9:52. Oh, Stetch does. Okay, now he's Mike set. Yeah, multiple channels. Gotcha. I can learn things. I can still learn things.
Too many games going on. Too many games.
Oh my God. 6? Love it. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Well, thank you. Poor Gollymon. I don't know. I don't always feel so bad for Gollymon.
What don't you all? Gollymon. Well,
Gollymon's looking to get kicked off. I mean, come on.
Well, you got to understand Gollum in Lord of the Rings. Right. Gollymon is Gollum. Mm-hmm. Gollum is just a very sad, broken, twisted, bizarre creature who really is not fit for civil society, but is nonetheless utterly pitiable. Gollymon says he's going to hit this like now. That's fine. As well he should. Not a problem. I had a Karen come up to me yesterday saying, Oh, I don't want to get near you. You're not wearing a mask. And I said, and well, you should not.
Patrick Hardy. Good morning.
Rohan says YouTube is going to remove the dislike button. Oh, that's a shame.
Really? Oh, that's a shame. Howard. Good morning, Howard. Good
Sarge's
morning.
Aquatic.
Oh, Sarge has been here for a while, but what does he say? Oh, the dislike button. Yeah. Yeah.
Funny stuff.
Florida Fish Rescue, 75th, you said IBM 6 account. Right? You
Yes,
know,
yes, right.
okay, this is me being naive, but why do you need that many accounts?
I don't know that it's a matter of need. I mean, you could
It
have
doesn't
100.
matter need. Okay, I'm like, why do you need that many accounts? I don't get it.
I have 5, I think,
You
but
have 5?
4. Yeah, I do. Well, and because over the last 10 years, I created one, forgot I did it, created another one, forgot. I did that 4 times before I finally created the 5th one. That's the one we're on now. And the others, I've even lost the passwords to them. I mean,
You
I
didn't
know
hear what
that
I just said
there's
here.
no content. No, what?
I said, were you drinking?
Was
When
I
you made
drinking? I was, yeah, I was just being witless.
Okay.
I've been sober a lot of years. It wasn't that.
Wasn't it? Okay. Well, it could have just been a bad night. You know, some people say, yeah, they have a couple of drinks and they buy fish online. You know, they just
No, I
have a
just
moment.
didn't
You know?
remember. I did not remember I did it. Didn't know
Okay.
what you. I forgot in the meantime what YouTube was.
Okay, wait a minute. I think TJ's got it. All us professional trolls have multiple accounts. Okay.
There you go.
I
That's
wasn't
it.
thinking
That's
that
the
way.
key.
I wasn't
Absolutely.
thinking that way. I'm just this weird old lady with one channel.
Well, here he is. Floyd Fish says, Fish Tuber is for the site, FFR the rescue, MMK
Okay.
Tech Company, another one
Okay.
personal, one for Spiderly, one for Steak Does, like that. That's
Wow.
interesting. I would not
I
be able to keep them straight.
couldn't keep track of it all, I don't think. Yeah.
I couldn't. I can't.
Oh,
do it.
Brienne says to sub to yourself.
It's up to yourself.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
There you go. Right.
What's in the coffee? Nothing. Cream. I don't even use sugar. Now, I love sugar. Don't get me wrong. I just want to eat the sugar, you know, like in a candy bar or a muffin or something on the side, and then I just have my coffee with cream. But I love sugar. I do.
Patrick's referring to Jody, to Jody as an
As what?
Empress, he called you.
I'll give you a bell for that. Thank
I love
you.
it. I love it. Right. Empress Joey.
Good morning, Jess. Good morning.
Yeah, I do make coffee out of fish water, actually. I do indeed.
Was I listening to Prince this morning? No, but you know, I do like some of those Prince songs. I mean, I do. Are we going to party? David Piper. I only have one account. I'm gonna think, yeah, I know. I guess we're boring. We just have one account. You know? It's boring people. What's happening today? Who knows? You can see what in my eyes. I've been listening to Prince.
Father Fish, would you prefer 2 20-gallon tubs or 1 40-gallon? Well, you know, that's a really good question. Would I prefer 2 20-gallon tubs or 1 40-gallon? I would prefer 1 40-gallon to 2 20-gallons. And I like 20 gallons fine, but I love 40 gallons. I think 40 gallons are just, you know, the difference between a 10-gallon tank and a 20-gallon long. I would always prefer a 20 long to a 10.
Good morning, Mike D. Patrick
And
can
I
hear
can
my
always
bell.
get more.
Yes. Raspberry beret. I'm singing that all day long, fishing down. Can you buy in a secondhand store?
Oh, I hear
You should get one of those.
Cody said when the door greeter at the grocery store asked me if I have a mask, I tell them I don't wear them. I heard a good one today. Um, a woman said, "Why aren't you wearing a mask?" And the guy looked at her and said, "Because my probation officer told me not to."
Try to scare him away.
Right. End of that joker. It ain't the end. He ain't gone for long. He ain't gone for long.
Pulling out the
What a
next state.
30-gallon longs. Love 30-gallon longs. What a great tank. This, for those of you who are not in the know, that is a 30-gallon long. It's 4 foot long. Isn't that a dynamite tank? I
Yeah,
love
it
it.
is. I
Can't get
have
any more.
I still
You
have a
got one?
30. I have a 33-gallon long to set up, a 40-gallon long,
There's
a
a 40.
55,
It's not a
and
40
a 9.
long.
But they're
That's
long.
a,
It's not
that's
a
a
breeder.
36 times 40. Yeah.
Oh,
That's a
yeah.
breeder.
Ooh, Canisteo Valley found. Okay, get off my keypad. Found a 90-gallon in Rochester Craigslist, picking up at 430, $125. That's a good buy. That's
Nice.
Nice. Fission tank this. I identify as immune, so I don't wear one.
I don't wear one. Right.
Oh, good morning, Kenny. Welcome to the Nut House. I've had all sorts of fun here this morning.
James said, "I wonder if I get in trouble blaming my PO." Well, now, only if he found out about it, but he might agree. He might. I mean, felons should not be allowed to wear masks. I think that
Sorry.
should be a rule.
Did you read Holly's?
Whoops. Whoops. Whoops.
At 10:03.
Forgot it. Pulled it. Pulled hamper bra up. I love it.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Which half, I wonder.
Oh, my goodness.
Funny stuff.
See, now I'm laughing too much. My eyes are watering. I can't see the keypad.
Holly posted something yesterday that totally blew me away. I can't remember what it was.
Well, she's posting the new mask. That's
The what?
Okay. We try to get back to some fish questions.
Great stuff.
We got
Kevin Brown just got a rimless 12, 36,
goodness.
the same shape as a 28, less gallons. Wow. That's weird. How do you do that?
I don't know.
Oh, dear.
Look at Gene coming in with such a serious statement. Oh.
I'm lost here.
Mm-hmm.
Finding the sizes of
Gene,
the tanks.
Gene is 10:04. She's reeling it back in.
I see. Good.
Yeah.
Thank you. Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Ren, that's my problem. I run out of space to put them too, and I literally am going. Yeah, we don't need that love scene here.
Horizontally challenged.
Oh no, I say I have horizontal surface disease, and I look. The back of the toilet might not be a bad idea.
Does work. Great for bedding.
Right. I mean, when I was younger, seriously, when I looked at about the time I was ready to put a fish tank on the top of the refrigerator was when I opened my store. I was like, all right, we need to get out of the house and open a store because getting crazy. So I've had that tendency since I was a kid to have MTS. uh, there's a lot of people talking about different size tanks in here.
Yeah, I see that.
Herman Bannister, welcome. Thank you for coming
Well,
in.
they interbreed. Good question. It depends on the species. There are some that interbreed. They
Yeah.
don't all.
Right.
And Herman, that earned you a wrench. You are now blue in the bunch. A member of
Yeah,
the Blue Crowd.
good morning.
Tisha had a dream early this morning at a bowl somewhere with a sunset wag platy male and female with some adolescent babies that you could add to her. Well, there you go. Dreaming about families of fish to add to her tank. Bravo, Tisha.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Misfit says my 75 tall has to be my favorite tank. That's cool. Yeah, I think everybody has a favorite tank, you know.
Right.
Everybody
Yeah,
has-
I like the 75 tall. My favorite is, what's your favorite?
Well, right now it is probably this tank, my 75. But I do want to get, I think my PetSmart sells I think it's like a 45 or 50 tall. It's a weird size. But I want to get that to put those Danton, Alton,
Oh, yeah.
the albino Danton angelfish in because I want to give them a little more height. And so I want to get a tall tank, you know, for that.
Yeah.
Another tank. I've got 5 big ones sitting in here that I haven't set up, but now I need another tall tank, you know. That's the problem.
My favorite tank is the 125, the 4-foot, 4x2x2, 125 grilled.
Yeah.
I love it. Fabulous tank.
Well, that's right, Jason. Jason says size does not matter.
It's what you got in it.
What you got in.
Yeah, well, right.
And I agree though. No, but this is just one of my favorite things. It has a lot of my favorite fish in it. So that's cool. But yeah, everybody has, and you know, I have my small tanks that I really like too. You know, one of my like 4 or 5 gallon tanks that I really like. So yeah, it just depends. How you aquascape it and what you keep in it. Absolutely.
Strange fish.
Marble Angels.
Strange fish trying to get us in trouble here.
Who is?
Strange fish at 10:07.
I didn't even see Strange Fish come in. Welcome. I was just reading Ren saying I have 2 Marble Angels in a community tank. If they are male and female and pair up, will they go crazy and territorial? It really depends. There are some that will try to kill everything in the tank, and then there's others that will just breed over in the corner and protect their eggs and just chase things away. Depends on the fish. I've seen it.
Frugal wants me to do a video taking a bath in a 30 long. It's much too small a tank. Even
Okay.
with
Now we're really looking for material. C&M is new. I'm about to start my first started tank using your recipe. I think I have my head wrapped around the measurements for the supplements. Is there any danger of overdosing any of the ingredients? Yes.
yes. And I'm going to turn you blue for that. Be very gentle using any kind of fertilizers because they do have a tendency to erupt in the substrate if they're there in too large a quantity. So if you use fertilizers, use them extremely sparingly. You don't need them at all, really.
I
You
don't.
can use them.
Yeah.
Just be gentle with them.
Absolutely. Perfect. Chris Trapp says perfect clickbait title. Taking a bath in my aquarium. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm sure it would be. I'm sure it would be.
Here we go. Last night, Lee Wilcox. Sue got up and said to me, I can't land the spaceship in the circle. I said, say, computer, land the spaceship in the circle. You'll be fine. She said, okay, and went back to bed.
Computer. That's a good one, Lee. I like that. That's right. Live long and prosper, right?
Really. What's the name of the little person that sits on the desk that you ask questions of?
What'd you say?
The little device that you sit on the desk that you ask questions of. What's it called? Lisa? Not Lisa.
Alexa.
That's right.
I mean, I don't have it, but I think a lot
I
of people
don't
do.
either. I don't want anything like that near me.
I need something, talking to me all the time. No.
Right.
Right, don't we all already have things talking to
Or listening. Or listening.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of something listening to me all the time. Absolutely.
Chris Trapp, clickbait, taking a bath in the aquarium. You got that right.
Yeah.
You got that right. That'll get 1 million clicks. Depending on who's taking the bath. I mean, I don't think I could get 1 million clicks for it. But Joey probably.
We're just not going there. I mean, I'm done on that one. There'd be no tub time on YouTube. Not for me. Not for me. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. I agree, Steffi. I don't want anybody. I mean, they're already listening to us.
Yeah, really.
Well, you know your phone's listening to you when you're talking to somebody about something, and then 30 minutes later, you turn it on and an ad comes across.
That's advertising
that you were talking about, or something.
Right.
They're listening.
You bet.
They, whoever they are, Microsoft. I don't know who it is. Yeah, Chris Trev says, phones, deaf, all listening. Yeah, they are. Because I said to my daughter one day, we were in the drive-thru at Starbucks, and I kept getting these calls from my phone. So my phone would ring, and what would come up on the screen was my phone. And I said to her, have you gotten any of these random phone calls from my phone? And she's like, what are you talking about? And I had screenshotted it. I said, look at this. And I said, I'm not answering them, but I don't know what this is about. And we're in line, so we order. So between there and a couple cars in front of us, all of a sudden her phone rings. It's my phone calling her. So they're listening. And I had no idea what that was about. Yeah, listening, recording, tracking. Here we go. Sorry, I'm off the rails. I'm off fish. I'll reel it back into fish. Sorry. Heterandria formosa, aka least killifish libraries, crossed with endlers and guppies. Can they cross, fatherfish?
No.
I was going to say, I have not heard of them crossing, but you have more experience.
I mean, any number of things are possible, but they're certainly genetically not comparable. But stranger things happen.
Right.
Yeah, I collected. Sarge is asking if I've kept newts. I collected newt eggs years ago, and raised the young, and got them. They were, what were they? They were little little brown, I don't even remember what they're called anymore. It was in Maryland. Little brown newts about 2 inches long. Newts are cool. I love
We
newts.
just have the black and yellow ones. I don't know what they are. Once in a
Yeah,
while,
they're really
I've seen a fire newt or something, the red one up here.
fire newts, amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean that's
Or
like
they're
every
belly, fire belly newt.
the
Yeah,
whole
that's
thing
a
was red. No,
red.
the whole
It's
newt
different.
was red, and I didn't know enough. You know, as younger, I didn't know enough to keep it. That it was maybe special. I've seen like 2 or 3 of them in my lifetime. I should have, I guess, kept them, but I didn't know that they were special. You know, Herman Bannister. Good morning. Are you familiar with polar convicts? Yes, I'm familiar with them, friend. But I'm sure Father Fish is too.
Where
What do
are
you
we?
What do you want to know? 1016 and hello, Big Brother says I'm always listening. Somebody's being funny coming in. It is Big Brother. Welcome. And that may be your channel. Sorry, we're just having a weird conversation. So, welcome. So are you? Oh, 7. Okay, 7 down. So somebody's coming in on one of their 900 channels. Well, you know, if everybody's got all these channels, then you know, come on, smash the like button.
Really?
Raise the roof.
86 to 87. That ain't bad. That ain't
Um.
bad.
So so how do you feel about a hybrid? Personally, I don't have a problem with hybrids. Sorry, I got something in my throat this morning. I don't love that cross because I don't like the weird shape of the parrot head. So the little polar blues come out with a little bit of a weird shape, and they're cuter than the parrot. They're not for me. I don't have a problem with personally you crossing whatever you want to cross. Father Fish can chime in on how he feels about it.
I think hybridization occurs in nature all the time. You think about birds, for example. Birds are a really great example. Um, Particularly birds where the male is dancing or performing all kinds of breeding rituals. They hybridize themselves by creating um, more and more plumage, more and more color, more and more kinds of behaviors, all of which are a function of hybridization. Think about that a minute. What that means, if you really follow that rabbit trail, it means that butterflies, flowers, birds, fish, everything is involved in the process of hybridization. That is, of enhancing certain characteristics that they or their mate or whatever find not just useful, but maybe useful sexually, useful in terms of protection, useful in many different ways. So, hybridization is really another way of understanding evolution, of understanding how animals change over generations to become something that looks and acts differently in order to enhance its relationship to its environment. Law.
Oh, we've got people coming in here. Gary Walker's TJ here. He's got another like. Thanks, TJ. Grand Fish Keeper. I love Cory cats, and I have elegant Corys. Awesome. Welcome. Welcome. Florida Fish Rescue is still here as himself. There's so many people changing channels today. I can't keep up. But hey, hit the like button. Love it. Love it.
Really, really. Yeah, Ren saying hybridization equals adaptation. It's exactly right.
Yeah. And like I said, I don't have a problem with people crossing stuff. I just, that's not personally my favorite. I don't like the little notchy thing, but they're cute. I've seen them in
There are
people.
any number of ways to go with that too. I mean, every fish Joey has in her tank in back of her is a
Is
hybrid.
right.
Every
No,
one of them.
absolutely.
That is to say, they're all selectively bred. They're selected out from interbreeding.
Yep. I mean, right. Once you take anything and you cross it, it's a hybrid. Which like I said, I don't have a problem with. Do whatever you want, as long as they're essentially healthy and you're getting a good fish.
Yeah, the trick is to
Makes it fun.
keep the vigor of the animal up.
Right. Like I said, if it's healthy and it's, it's doesn't have any crazy, attribute, you're not getting like, foot long tails or crazy, crazy to the point where the fish can't swim or eat well or whatever. After that, I don't have a problem. People cross to get different colors and that's fine. Deborah says, unplug your cameras when you're not using them. Was told this by someone who works for GoBurnNet contractor. Misspelled. Okay. Yeah, I've heard that too. That they can access through stuff. The real hackers can come in and do all sorts of things. I mean, I gotta tell you, the stuff that I talk about, if they really want to snoop on that, I think they'd get bored in a day. Listen, you talk horses and dogs and fish, and it's like super interesting. Yeah, snoop away.
Maryland.
If they want to sit and listen to that, they got nothing to do. I don't think I'd be a person of interest, if you know what I mean. I'd get put on the crazy list. I might get put there.
James Sandy is saying selective breeding is different than hybridization. Explain
Well,
how that is, James. I really see them as the same thing. What are you thinking about? What are you looking at?
well, I think selective breeding would be selecting within the okay, like we have guppies. I have like 5 different color guppies that I could select certain ones out and breed them. But when you're crossing a parrot cichlid with a convict cichlid, that's where
Oh, I see.
I think the other terminology comes in. That's
I
how
see.
I view it.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's
So
how I do it.
cross species breeding.
Yeah. Like breeding a horse to a donkey, or breeding, something that is similar but just a little different. You know what I mean?
I guess.
So James says I nailed it. Wait a minute, it's hammer time. That's just from my head, James. I didn't read it from a teleprompter.
Nice
That's
try.
in my crazy head. Herp diversity. Hello, I missed them. So Mike MMK, is that also Florida fish? I'm so confused. There's so many people coming in here with different.
I have the vaguest notion. I have
Oh,
no
yes,
idea
you're
what's
right.
going on here.
Graham Fishkeeper, you are right. Every dog breed on the planet is a hybrid. Yes. My little Yorkies. Absolutely. How many likes do we have? I am so confused.
We got 94 likes, 82 watches. We may as well hang in there to 100. We need
Awesome.
94 plus
Love
2.
that.
We need 4 more likes. 4 more likes. 95. 3 more. 3 more likes. 2 more. 2 more likes.
Keep it going.
One more leg. There it is. We hit it. 98, 100.
Love it.
And
Keep
we're one shy of 100 thumbs up. One shy. 100 thumbs up. Let me hear 100 thumbs up. Give me 100 thumbs up. One more thumbs up. Let there be another thumbs up.
Father
Come on
Fish,
now.
you hit the thumbs up? Did you give me one? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I could knock it down one.
No.
99. 99. 101. We're in 101.
Hey,
And fewer ones.
there's something going on your stop. There's something going on your end, Father Fish, because I'm getting a wicked echo. Steffi, can you put the name to Dawn's store in the chat so Ren can find her website?
Oh.
Could you do that, please? My other sister will throw it in. I know, Steffi, we're so boring. We only have one channel. I can only give one thumbs up. I only have one channel. Oh. Yeah.
Really?
Woo! 100 likes.
All right.
We'll take them even if we are all just playing games, right? We'll take them. So, Steph, can you throw Dawn's store name in there so Ray can find it? Oh, Kenny says he's showing 102.
It is now.
James says 103. Yeah.
We're at 103, right?
Oh, whoever said, I think it was Chris Trapp that said my Yorkies are descendant of wolves. Yeah, all dogs are. Absolutely. Yep. Yes, sir. Oh, okay, Ren. I don't do Discord, but maybe everybody else can enjoy looking at your tanks. That'd be awesome.
Oh, good.
Right, yeah. She said she put them on Discord.
No tanks are dumb tanks, Ren. No tanks.
Oh, Ren, I have dumb tanks. Oh, Lori, thank you. Ren, Lori just put the link into her website. Thank you, Lori, for doing that.
Okay. All right.
No, I had pretty tanks and ugly tanks and dumb tanks and whatever. We all have a mix. I have a mix. I'm not ashamed to say it. I don't have all perfect tanks. The fish are healthy. They might look not so pretty, but anyway. All right. The cats outside are descendants of my thoughtless, irresponsible neighbors.
Oh, here's one.
That's a funny word. Then
While we're totally off subject, the WRF report just reported a judge orders Satan shoes not to be sold, siding with Nike in a lawsuit. How about them apples?
I don't know.
Those of you who know what that is now know something you didn't know.
I don't really know that much. That keeps me safe.
I don't know any more than that, actually. And don't care.
I live in a bubble, and I like my bubble.
We noticed that about you.
I like my bubble. I just want to live in my bubble.
You do indeed.
Anyway, all right.
Yeah, Chris is talking about it in us. Yeah, true enough. That was pure evil.
Anyway, let me see if I can.
Ren's husband likes to overfeed.
Well, I mean, that's the problem. When we all agree feeding fish is fun. It is.
All right, with the madness is going to a deeper level, and it's all my fault.
And I can't say goodbye like I usually do because my other device just crapped out on me before the stream.
Really. So we're gonna
And
we're
I was
gonna
mad at it.
we're gonna go to a tune here.
We're gonna get it too.
Get out from under this madness. Oh, glory! Memories. Here we go.
Oh, damn.
There we
All
go.
right.
There.
Okay.
Fun and games, everybody. Fun and
Thank you
games.
everyone for coming in. Thank you, Lori and Chevy, for dropping links and greeting and everyone and all the likes. Man, it was a good day.
Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not, 'cause our dreams bring back all the memories.
Delighted to be with you all today.
Toast to the
More madness. Let's see. Today's Friday. We'll see you tomorrow evening at 6, where we will be inviting all of our friends to come up and show their fish tanks. So be prepared. Tomorrow is time for you to show off your tank. Let's get a look at there she is.
Everybody hurts sometime, everybody hurts someday. Everything will be alright. Always a blessing, say.
Bye, everyone. Fun today. Thanks for having me.
Cheers to the wish you were here tonight, 'cause the dreams bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones in today. Toast to the ones.
Bless you all. Have a nice weekend. See you tomorrow evening, and we'll be back Monday morning. Monday morning. Bye for now. Love you all.
There's a time that I remember.